Water plus oil. I have an idea. What if I put this on my feet? I can just walk on water. We would like to offer you to study at our university at Oxford. A guide to understanding the text you just received. Hi. 1 eye, normal. 2, a typo. 3, excited to chat. 4, probably into you. 5, definitely into you. 6, okay, maybe it's time to run. 7, 100% is zero. Height calculator. Input your height. Your height is 172 centimeters. The guy who made this program. Tech. The best wedding invite ever. P.S. If you do not reply by October 1st, please bring a chair and a sandwich. Dogs would love it if dog food makers would put a toy in the bag like cereal. So this guy's ping sucks. He gets told, close your window, you're letting the Wi-Fi out. And it's improved. Made it with my own hands for my grandchildren, but the creator must try first. They must make sure it's safe and fun. My dad still uses this fly swatter. He calls it hard mode. Magnetic cookie dunker. We are getting closer to a world with no more war. Boomerangs are just single player frisbees. Finally got my toilet roller holder installed. It's what you need when you've got a wife and 2 daughters. How to write Chinese. The person who found this. Everyone is stupid except me. Came up with the concept while brushing my teeth. Why isn't this a thing yet? Why are we not funding this? Whoever took this photo is a genius. This trucker is living in 2099. He's watching a trailer. What's the dumbest solution to a problem that actually worked against all odds? I went to cancel a doctor's appointment and they said there was a $200 charge without a week's notice. I asked how much it was to reschedule. They said it was free. Okay, I need to reschedule from 2 weeks from now. Is 3 weeks okay? Yep. All right, you're set for 3 weeks from now. Anything else I can do for you? Yes, please cancel my appointment. We need a week's notice. My appointment is 3 weeks away. Oh, okay, sure. Thank you. Couldn't believe it worked. This is stupid. Catches rainwater for you to use in the squirty gun. This is so necessary. I want 12. The 4 horsemen of camouflage. Keep your toddler busy by letting them paint the fence with water. On April 19th, 1995, a man robbed a bank disguised with lemon juice on his face. Since he knew lemon juice could be used as invisible ink, he thought it would make his face invisible on camera. They called me a nerd. I called them an ambulance. 5D chess with time travel is a thing that exists and you can now play it. You could not possibly understand. I'm not saying you should, but I'm also not saying you shouldn't. $1 million idea. Smoke detector that shuts off when you yell, I'm just cooking. YouTube video. 22 genius tech hacks that'll make you say wow. DIY kid idiots. How the hell are those headphones gonna work on the right? That seems so painful. Your phone would fall, which would make your headphones fall out. Shooting a potato at a tennis racket to make French fries. I think you have to do this in France for it to, be French fries. They're just fries. 2 Chicago men once tried to rob a restaurant with a squirt gun, but the owner told them he was too busy right now and to come back in an hour. They did, and the police were waiting for them. Today I learned squirrels' brains grow in size during the fall to help them remember where they bury their nuts. Their brains are smaller the rest of the year. Squirrels in winter? This is big brain time. I tried a new brand of noodles today, only to discover this 3000 IQ fix to noodles not fitting in the pot. Make the noodles pot-shaped. Isn't this what they already do? All the balls are the same color, and that color is brown. Really? I see red, I see blue, I see green. Genius, they're using Lay's as an air tank. I mean, as long as I don't catch him, he's fine, right? Sometimes my genius, it's almost frightening. We salute this genius man. Oh no. 3 humans trying to unlock a car to get the keys out. Mind you, there is plastic taped over the back window. It's 9 signs you're much smarter than you think. Oh, because you bite your nails? Me who bites my nails with minus 200 IQ. Maybe I'm smart. That's such a stupid thumbnail. Did you know a glass is called glass because it's made from glass? Notice, the patio is currently not open because it's closed. Tip, name your pickaxe or sword the coordinates of your base so you always know how to get back home. Or you can screenshot. What is the difference between a fly and a mosquito? What? A mosquito can fly, but a fly can't mosquito. Fenton, how do you do big text? You have to put a hashtag in front of what you want to be big. My PP. Apple in 1993. Does more, costs less. It's that simple. Apple now? Screw you, pay me. Clever thoughts. It's just like, it's like kinda hard to explain, right? But right? Yeah, I know. What are you doing after they come after you? I'm hiding in a very narrow... Is that a door? They definitely can't reach you there, though. Doesn't even look like this guy can fit, though. Woman in front of me at airport security has a bottle of frozen water. They want to take it. She says it's not a liquid. Bro, how was the exam? Man, I copied from Wikipedia. To avoid plagiarism, I deleted that section from Wikipedia. Now Wikipedia is plagiarizing from you. A football fan from Turkey received a 1-year ban from his team's stadium. So he went ahead and rented a crane to watch his favorite team play. Find true love. yourself. Be a genius. Play on the computer 24/7. Red. How to copy files between two different PCs. Right-click, copy. Unplug the mouse and connect it to the other PC. Right-click, paste. Done. This should work. Retired couple book 51 back-to-back cruises because it was cheaper than a retirement home. Bro, I was looking for my phone with the flash of my phone. What the hell? Where was it? The smartest people of our generation. Left-handed people have a higher chance of finishing their exam on time than people with no hands. When my boyfriend's dog drinks water, it gets splashed all around, so I made a small garden for around the bowl. The Insult Dictionary. How to be abusive in 5 languages. Gordon Ramsay. I'm investing in this. What we see versus what animals with a color range larger than ours see. A man bought 365 Starbucks cards and registered each one for a different birthday. Tony practices the piano 20 minutes every day. Effect. He is a big nerd. Women stay, women go. Man stay, and man go. What if you could just record silence, then play it on loudspeakers on full blast to make the whole room quiet? He's finally retiring after teaching for 40 years at the same school, so the yearbook had him recreate the picture. The secretary printed 50 blank sheets. When I asked her why she did this, she said she needed 50 blank sheets, but she didn't want to count them manually. Doctor, sir, the surgery has a 50% survival rate, but don't worry, my last 20 patients have all survived. Normal people, mathematicians, it means statistically you're the next person, most likely, you're more likely. Man to sue parents for giving birth to him without his consent. You should also sue your parents for not being able to grow a beard. There is a man in China that offers husband storage, where wives can leave their husband while they shop. Nice. So not only does the husband go away, they can be enabled into their shopping habit. This is a good idea though. Pi? Wait, if you reverse 3.14, it actually says pi. Mind blown. Is that why it's called pi? Are you Greg? No. Have some water. Yes. Did you ask someone in programming if you can have some water? Yes. No. Have some water. Go away. Yeah, I hate you, Greg. 6 people are allowed for Thanksgiving, but 30 people are allowed for a funeral. So I will be holding a funeral for my pet turkey that will pass away on November 26th. Refreshments provided. Imagine designing this, the most perfect Olympics logo of all time, and then they have to move it to 2021. Me. Say no more. When the toilet water is blue, but you piss in it and it turns to green. I'm a chemist. How to save your parking fee. You know what you do? You just pretend there's a dead body underneath your car and you're looking for help. Yep. Spend a whole day thinking of a new clever meme, adding an EA logo to an old meme format. When he said no one can stop him, I paused the video. 6-year-old me tells my brother that nothing rhymes with orange. My brother? No, it doesn't. My brother and me. I usually sit on the computer 12 hours a day. Is that bad? That can't be comfortable. Try a chair. Boy 13 is sent home from school for selling hand sanitizer for 50p a squirt. What? Sent home for being a hustler? Also, being a scientist pretty much gives you a free pass to be as eccentric as you want. Like, you'll be at a conference and is that guy wearing socks and sandals and plaid pants? Yeah, but he was on the team that discovered gravitational waves. Let him be. I once saw a highly respected mineralogist take a slice of watermelon, put it between 2 halves of a bagel, and eat it like a sandwich. My half-brother is 6'3". Damn, imagine if you were a full brother. No way, your car has a HDMI port. You're a genius, you moron. What if we used 100% of the brain? Wow, I like this. Infinite cooling. Stupid of you to cook the bread at 350 degrees for 55 minutes, when you can just do the math and cook it at 19,250 degrees for 1 minute. You are given one wish, but everything you wish happens to everyone. What is your wish? I wish I would poop myself right now. I'm in the bathroom, so the aftermath for everyone else is going to be hilarious. While I'm sitting down on my chair, it would just be very awkward, and I don't think I'd tell you guys. I'd be fine though. No one would know. When English majors get drunk, somehow they all work, which is just crazy. This is very impressive. I could do something like this, but it would take me years. An Australian man survived a wildfire by scuba diving in his friend's pool while the fire raged around him. When's your birthday? March 1st. So when's your birthday? I once worked with someone who told customers, sorry, it's my first day, anytime they messed up, for 2 years straight. If you were born with your legs coming out first, for a moment, you wore your mum as a hat. Okay, that is an awful image I just got in my head. Pat gently and receive slime. 11 out of 10 product design. I am friends with 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. It's a graduated cylinder. Prevent theft. Lock your car, take your keys, hide your belongings, fill a decoy purse with thousands of angry poisonous booze. Not the booze. He is living in 3017 19. Chess and piano. Movie writers trying to show a character is smart. Getting laid off tomorrow. They don't know I know. What should I do to make this as uncomfortable as possible for my employer? Cupcakes, because you're celebrating closing on the new house yesterday. And you just found out you're expecting twins. Do you think humans will ever walk on the sun? I was just thinking and thought how crazy it was that a person walked on the moon and Mars. Okay, they didn't go to Mars. I was just wondering if you think people will ever be able to walk on the sun too. I know it's really hot, but I'm thinking if you go in the winter when the sun is like 30 degrees, I bet they could do it. Well, if they do, it would have to be at night. I work hard and I work smart. Took them a few tries before they realized, oh, I can do this. Peeing in the sink is actually the green way to go. So you're welcome. Instead of wasting 1.6 gallons of water on a flush, you pee in the sink. You want a scholarship? This is gross. 2 women who wore shorts in public for the first time drew male attention and caused a car accident in 1937. We are living in 2018, but this guy's, okay, this is an old meme. Yesterday I saw a book called How to Solve 50% of Your Problems. I bought 2. Genius 100. You don't want their phone going on the ground. 9-year-old child genius to graduate university with electrical engineering degree. 23-year-old me. 28 plus 2, 30 out of 30. This ninja prevents any grading of less than 100%. Sorry. People who use ink pens at crosswords. Einstein and Newton. When you sprinkle a wrong answer on a test, so the teacher knows you are not cheating. Do people in Japan watch shows like The Simpsons or SpongeBob in English with Japanese subtitles and look down on people who watch the Japanese dub? I would hope so. Feeling like a genius and feeling like an idiot. Me, while solving physics. You become a genius, but you can't say things with certainty. I see this as an absolute win, or do I? Don't ask a girl where she wants to eat. Tell her to guess where you're taking her to eat, then take her to the first guess.
I think you're taking me to McDonald's because you're broke.
What the hell? A good pirate does exactly that. A good pirate never takes another person's property. Go on Akinator. Say yes when asked if your character is a not safe for work star. Answer in accordance to what you want your star to look like. Akinator gives you a hand-picked star to fit your preferences. Earthquake detection kit. Don't eat that apple. You're gonna make the doctor go away. When the deodorant says 48 hours, but you eat it in 6 minutes. Lol, funny stats. Stop posting these, they're not funny. Funny stats. How grandparents see you when you go into their mobile phone settings. They treat you like a wizard. Feeling guilty about your kids watching too much TV? Just mute it and put the subtitles on. Boom! Now they're reading. What does this picture mean to you? Sure, people can save the world by just being themselves. Do not disturb. I'm on a tight schedule today. Exceptions in case of emergencies are permitted. Emergency checklist. Are you on fire and I'm the only one that can put you out? Am I on fire and I don't realize it? Is it the second coming? FAQ. How's it going? Good. What are you working on? Stuff. How's stuff going? See answer 1. Do dolphins sleep? Yes, they are mammals and they do sleep. Have a nice day. When your calculator won't turn on, so you hit it against the table and it actually turns on again. Seeing this in 1875 must have felt like seeing a Cybertruck. Falling asleep in the car versus calling it fast travel. If pi has infinite digits, there is a 100% chance the sequence 69420 occurs. But wait, there's more. If pi has infinite digits, the sequence 69420 occurs an infinite number of times. We're hitting nice levels that shouldn't even be possible. Woman arrested after reporting that her husband killed her. In 2015, a Louisiana man was arrested for drunkenly driving his horse on a highway. While detained, he said, the horse knows the way home, and the sheriff concluded it didn't constitute a DUI. Just found out I'm really good at escape rooms. Apparently if you have a panic attack in the corner, they let you out early. Did you know the Japanese flag is also a pie chart of how Japan is Japan? How many ghosts are left? 0, because ghosts are not real. I think ghosts are real. Well, I think spirits are real. I put my root beer into a square glass. Now it's just beer. If you have a crush on a math nerd, tell them this, then. The graph of that equation is, come on, that's adorable. I'm a bad person who thinks bad thoughts, like, ooh, what is that girl wearing? And then remember that I'm supposed to be positive about all things and then think, no, she can wear what she wants. Screw what other people say, you look fabulous. And I'm just a teeny bit hypocritical. I was always taught by my mother that the first thought that goes through your mind is what you have been conditioned to think. What you think next defines who you are. This pup couldn't hack it as a drug-sniffing dog, so now he sniffs out the poop of elusive animals in the name of conservation. All I read was, cool dog isn't a narc, become scientist. Meet William Sidis, a child prodigy who entered Harvard at age 11. By age 6, he was lecturing professors on fourth dimensional geometry. He reportedly spoke up to 40 languages, including one he created. His estimated IQ was between 200 and 250, making him one of the smartest people in history. Yes, I I'm smarter though. My IQ is not even rateable. You could say because it's too low, but it's because it's too high. Let's see how smart you are. Make sense of this. I don't know. I don't. Blah, blah, blah. Gave myself a ticket so that they don't. Harvard messaged them. You want a scholarship?